I would describe Jeff in many different ways. One of the ways I would describe him as being very generous.
If I were going to try to think of one word to describe Jan, I might say magnanimous. She really has a tremendous love for other people. She has a great, generous heart. I'm very blessed to be with her.
He definitely has this desire to make the world a better place and will work for that as hard as he can.
Jan and Jeff have been deeply devoted to Magnificat. They believe so strongly in our mission, and they've been present to our school community. I think they stay involved because they recognize the role that Magnificat played in their lives. They both believe in the value of Catholic education for young women that we have at Magnificat, and they want that to continue for other young women.
They represent the values of Magnificat. They conduct their lives in accordance with, the beliefs of Magnificat. They commit their time, talent, and treasure as much as any couple I've seen. They're wonderful role models. They have that great sense of grace and humility, and they're just terrific ambassadors for the school.
The fact that my mom went here and then my dad was also raised in Catholic education, they see the benefits. And again, giving their time to many different things, I think is something they really enjoy, but then the ability then to give back for other people to the opportunity, I think is great.
I think it's joy. In one word, it's joy. The way that Jan loves and is so proud of her alma mater, and Jeff bringing on a tremendous sense of humor and leadership that exudes from both of them, and the joy in which they serve this great mission.
One of my few talents is that I know people, and I know Jeff, and I know Jan, and I know the quality of those two people, and how wonderfully well those places are served that are fortunate enough to have the two of them associated.
Jeff and Jan are a great couple. In some ways, they're very different from each other. But it works really well together. Just recently, when they celebrated their 30th wedding anniversary, instead of renewing vows to each other, because they figured, well, we did that when we got married, they did a commitment to the community, because it's not just about the two of them, but it's about what they can do together and the generosity of their time, talent, and treasure.
How would I describe Jeff and Jan? Fun-loving, for one, faith-filled, for another, generous, thoughtful, considerate. You want one word? It would be hard for me to give you just one word for them. I think the world of both of them.
It's an old saying, he's one in a million. He is one in a million. And he's been a faithful friend. That's one of the great things about him. He is a friend. He defines what it means to be a friend. If he is your friend, you need not worry, because he'll always be there for you. That's exactly who he is.
I know this is supposed to be a real wonderful event for Jeff and Jan, but we can't let it go by without having a little poking fun at Jeff and to see how he is just Mr. Comic. I think the best question would be to ask his brother Dan, what is a typical day like in the life of Jeff Leitch? And how many times does Dan have to cover for Jeff as he's out running the Catholic schools of the Diocese of Cleveland?
My dad's been involved in Ignatius, and he sort of shifted over from helping Ignatius now to helping Magnificat. So I'm glad he finally saw the light. Yeah.
This is a great celebration. We're honored to receive this award, but we're also honored to be included in this evening's celebration with Sue Del Vecchio, who we've known for many years and is truly deserving of her award. This is great fun, and we're so glad to have everybody together for this celebration. We want to thank all of you for coming too, because not just for supporting us or for supporting Sue, but for supporting this wonderful school.
We would love to thank Sister Caroline Smith, all the Sisters of the Humility of Mary, certainly the Board of Directors that I've served with, especially I think of the terrific chairs that I've had the honor to serve with. The administration, the principals, certainly the terrific faculty here, the staff, alumni. It has really been an honor to be part of this community these last 15 or so years. All of you, I give you our thanks and wish you well. And I think in conclusion, I would just ask on a night like this that we all think back to Mary's Magnificat, her yes to God that changed the world. And as we go on with the rest of the evening tonight, I would ask all of you to look inside your hearts and ask what it is God may be calling you to help Magnificat become an even better and more wonderful place for these beautiful young women to be educated, to learn, to lead, and to serve. Thank you.